Hi, I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have: patience. Sometimes patience is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
Hi, my name is Michael, and you can call me MBL Designs, and we have waited long enough for this trailer now. We've waited approximately 5 months, close to 6 months, for this trailer. I'm not sure if this specific trailer was shown at D23, but a trailer for Avengers Infinity War was shown at D23 in July. So let's not wait any longer. I am going to watch and react to Avengers Infinity War official trailer. Let's do this.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people, to see if we could become something more. So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
In time. You will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still alive.
Evacuate the city. Get your defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers the balance in the universe. But this does put a smile on my face. Who the hell are you guys?
Um, where to begin? Yeah, I might start off with, because I think I don't really have talked about it on YouTube. It's the whole fact that the MCU turns 10 years next year. That is an amazing achievement to Marvel. Coming from a person who did not like every Marvel MCU movie, I've liked enough of the things that they've done, especially when it comes to this interactive universe they have. Even though the TV shows aren't interactive, even though the TV shows aren't interactive with the movies, they still do a great job of putting everything in the same universe. And this just makes it even more better. Seeing, for example, the Hulk, Captain America, Winter Soldier fighting with all of the people from Wakanda. I'm going to mute just to go through the whole trailer. Yeah, one thing I thought was really interesting was one clip of continuing on with what I said. I'm a bit lost in my head for some reason. I don't really know why. But it's a great achievement what Marvel have been able to do in these 10 years. Everything started with Iron Man and is now apparently coming to a finale, according to what Kevin Feige have said, with Avengers 3 and 4, Infinity War. And that is just brilliant in my opinion. And there's one thing I'm kind of hesitant about, it's Thanos. Funny enough, I'm working on my Lego display for Infinity War. Got some new ideas now, but overall, if I've had this discussion on Instagram and with some people in person as well, I dislike the way they've treated Thanos. Yeah, he looks amazing, he looks intimidating, and the actor, Josh Brolin, is amazing as the character. The only thing is, Thanos is famous for being the Mad Titan, and the things we've seen him done in the MCU, comparing with the things we've heard he's done, for example, Nebula told Kraglin, I think his name is, in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, or Volume 2, that every time she lost a battle to Gamora, Thanos replaced a body part of hers with mechanics. And it sounded pretty gruesome. We did not see that. We heard about it. Backstory of Drax is that his family got murdered by Thanos. We heard that, but we did not see it. There's one rule I often like, and it can be misused sometimes, but overall, it puts the message much clearer. Because I can tell you something, or I can show you something, example B will be more effective. For example, I can show you guys this, and I can describe it. Oh, it's I built a chair for Thanos out of Lego. That doesn't really sound as exciting as actually showing it to you. I feel the same standard should be put on movies and media overall. Show, don't tell. Marvel haven't done that with Thanos. We've seen him sitting in a chair, threatening people, get out of the chair to put on an empty Infinity Gauntlet and saying, I'll do it myself. And we heard him talking. That isn't really the way they should have presented Thanos, in my opinion. I really hope that they make him more intimidating. We do see glimpses of that in this trailer, seeing him just punch down Iron Man and stuff like that. But I think they should have done that much earlier. Because we were introduced to Thanos in the first Avengers movie in 2012. Then we saw him more in Guardians of the Galaxy. We could have seen him done something in that movie. He was threatening Ronan the Accuser and Nebula and Gamora, pretty much. And we saw him sitting. That was what we saw him do. And the same thing, this is not only with Thanos. I feel they've done similar things with characters like Drax. Drax's full title in the comics, and also I think they said it in the first Guardians of Galaxy movie, Drax the Destroyer. He was used for comedic effect in Guardians of Galaxy Volume 2. That doesn't really say Drax the Destroyer to me. A person with that title should live up to it. And same there, we've heard him say that he's done stuff, but we've never seen it. I know that it may not fit in the actual scene, but if you're going to tell the story, at least show it to us in some way, shape, or form. Don't just tell it. But that's just one gripe I have overall. But just basing from this trailer, everything looks interesting. The things I'm most curious about is how the hell are they going to fit everything into this? Because this is 10 years of movies. We have 20 movies. 20 movies will have come out when, or if I remember right, yeah, Infinity War Part 1 or Avengers 3 or whatever you want to call it. Avengers 3 Infinity War will be the 20th movie they have released in the MCU, and it will have to live up to all of the previous 19 movies, and also be a continuation of the previous standalone movies and also the previous Avengers movies. And that is something that I'm really curious of how they are going to pull it off. Because there could be... That's something I'm really hopeful of. I really loved... One of my favorite MCU movies is The Winter Soldier. It's so good, and it's a bit of a more serious movie. It's more like a political thriller type movie, and I really love it for just that aesthetic and just overall tone. And that was the first MCU movie directed by the Russo brothers, who then also directed Civil War, which I liked, but I have some flaws with it. I did not enjoy that much, but I thought the tone was so different from Winter Soldier to Civil War. I wanted Civil War to have kind of the same tone as Winter Soldier had, and I really hope that Infinity War has that at least more than Civil War had. But enough talking about that. I am now going to go over some of my favorite moments from the trailer. One thing a lot of people been curious about is how are they going to do with Vision, because he has the gem in his forehead. If he doesn't have it, will he die? Because that was the thing that brought him life. It's the soul gem, or mind gem. Mind gem. I mean, so will they do something about that? And we did also see in the trailer that Paul Bettany, the guy who plays Vision and also voiced Jarvis previously, that he's actually human. He doesn't have the makeup and all of that. So will Vision evolve and stuff like that? Because even when he was human, he still had the gem in his forehead. And because that's the thing, Thanos needs to take that to be able to finish up his gauntlet. Except for that, we do have a scene with Peter Parker on a school bus, and he gets like goosebumps, or his hair stands up, or I don't really know how to word that. But his spider sense. And a lot of people have talked about that the spider sense that didn't exist in the MCU, just because he didn't really use it in Homecoming, and that's accurate. We don't really see him having the effects which his spider sense gives him, but if we compare with Civil War, there were moments in that airport sequence where, for example, Ant-Man is just about to grow big on the shield Peter is holding, and Peter is right about to say something's up. And immediately when he says that, Ant-Man grows big, and takes the shield back. And different moments where he reacts really quickly with just fast wordings and stuff like that, fast phrases, which really emphasizes that he does have spider sense, but he might not know how it works, what it is, and all of that. So officially we see him realizing it and looking out of the school bus window to see what I'm guessing is Thanos' spacecraft, or the sons of, or the children of Thanos spacecraft, or whatever. Except for that, looking over, I am interested to see all of the character dynamics, because in the start we saw Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, and Doctor Strange and Wong, I think it was. So that will be really interesting dynamics. I really hope for two interactions between Doctor Strange and Tony Stark. It's great facial hair bros. That's one of them. And secondly, I would love there to be a Sherlock Holmes reference somehow in between those two. And maybe, I can't remember his name, Martin something. Yeah, he plays Watson in the BBC Sherlock Holmes show, and next to Benedict Cumberbatch, of course. And he's also in the MCU, so that would be perfect just to have some type of Sherlock Holmes reference in Infinity War. I would love that so much. We do see Loki having the Tesseract, which was a theory from Thor Ragnarok, that he actually took that from Asgard before leaving, so that's accurate now. And we see Thanos emerging, which he looks fucking badass, I have to say. We do see Spider-Man in this new Iron Spider suit. Looks real nice, the eyes glows, and yeah, just overall really cool. Then we see Proxima Midnight, one of the children of Thanos, throwing her spear at what we couldn't see at first, but then saw it was Steve Rogers. Then we do see the Hulkbuster, which is updated, which is really cool. I am thinking that the Hulkbuster won't be fighting Hulk, but will actually be fighting Black Dwarf, which is one of the other children of Thanos, and also Black Order. Let's see, what else do we do? I think that was one alien from Thor Ragnarok. There appears to be like the new minions of the new minions of this movie. We had the Chitauri in the first one, we have the sub-Ultron bots in the second Avengers movie. In this one, it appears to be some type of alien with 4 arms, because we can see them fighting them on Wakanda, or in Wakanda. We do see Thanos just smashing down Spider-Man, and that's something I'm really interested to see. How is Peter going to react to this more universal experience? And just Thanos, he had trouble fighting an elderly man in a bird costume. How the hell is Peter going to handle an alien warlord? That is something really interesting to me, and I may be a bit biased there because I love Spider-Man as a character. Just overall, it looks really interesting, and we can even see them. I think it's Ebony Maw, or one of the other Black Order members and the children of Thanos, who actually take his spear and trying to take out the Infinity Stone from Vision. So that's something. Yeah, I'm just really curious how they are going to fit everything into this. I am now trying to pause at the right moment, because we do see one landscape image of the battle on Wakanda, and yeah, it just looks like the Wakandian people are fighting these new 4-armed alien creatures, which is probably the new villains or minions of this movie. So yeah, there isn't really much else to go over, except, yeah, we do get one really cool shot of some of the Avengers members running towards the camera. We do see, it looks like War Machine, Falcon, Hulk, Black Widow, Winter Soldier, Captain America, one character from Black Panther I can't remember the name of, and also Black Panther, of course, which looks really interesting. So yeah, that was everything I had to say about the Avengers Infinity War official trailer. It looks really interesting. I am curious how they are going to fit everything into this movie and what the movie will focus on. I hope that my assumption of Thanos is wrong. I hope that they depict him well in this one, because this will be the first one where he has some real screen time. And if I would have to say what I'm most excited for, it's probably the character interactions, because this is also the inclusion of the Guardians of the Galaxy, as we see at the end of the trailer, where Thor asks all of them who the hell they are. So I'm interested about the character interactions, but mainly it comes to, as I mentioned previously, Spider-Man. How is he going to react to this? As I said, he had a problem fighting a guy in a bird costume. This is something completely different, and I'm really curious how this will expand his character, and just overall all of the other characters as well. But that was everything I had to say about the Avengers Infinity War official trailer. Please tell me in comments what you thought about the trailer and what you're looking forward to, and just overall what do you think about this. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and also follow me on my social media. I have a link to all of those down below in the description. So see you next time, guys.